We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well. Has a good pickoff move. Good pitcher when he's healthy. This is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The 1-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agree.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Smiley, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now we'll see what the Giants. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Steven Duggar.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. Ramirez is there, one away. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Wackney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Line towards center field, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
249 the average coming in. 9 homers and 32 driven in. Scooped up on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. 4-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to bat for the Giants, Fernando Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is all set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Monte Harrison. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fouled away. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Caleb Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Longoria is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So up steps Joey Bart now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late and right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And it's 1-1. Bart on at first, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Drew Smiley.
Standing in now, Drew Smiley hit softly down the line at first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Steven Duggar. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A man at third with 1 away. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Skied into very shallow right. Ramirez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. All set for the start of the fourth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Miguel Rojas. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jesus Aguilar.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Fouled off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-1 now to count to the Marlins first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right field.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 1.
Now back.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Brian Anderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That's in there. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Fernando Santana. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A bouncer to the left side. Right to him. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Drew Smiley. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now at the plate, Steven Duggar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is Digging in, Caleb Smith. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's low.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Wilmer Flores. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Harrison comes on now, and he has it one down. Stepping into the box, Fernando Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Harrison is there, 2 gone. Ready now, Joey Bart. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. No hits to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Need to get it going. Alex Dickerson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Alex Dickerson.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it stays in the park, and Karem's off archway number 3. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Sterling Sharp comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into right field, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. This is in the air to right. Right fielder is on the run. A dive, and he can't hang on. Runner around second now, headed for third. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So in now for San Francisco, Fernando Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
3 runs already home here. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Swung on and chopped to third. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Bart has it. And he makes the throw to first. Alfaro is retired, and there's one away.
Now back, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flores has it. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Monte Harrison. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Yolmer Sanchez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're looking up. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And now the Giants pitcher, Trevor Gott, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Giants. Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The center fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Steven Duggar. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Dickerson, and this will land foul. Now another 0-2. This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Derek Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Derek Rodriguez.
Into the box now, John Birdie starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Miami down to their last strike. Miami, good night.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Drew Smyly earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, the Giants smacked 15 team hits as they manhandled the Marlins 9-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Atlanta Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 12-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. The San Diego Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-7. Tanner Rainey got win number 1 on the year, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 5-4. Marcus Semien had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, as the A's pushed past the Phillies 4-3. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Reds held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-1. Blake Snell earned win number 7 this season as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 3-1. He currently owns the best ERA in the American League. Xander Bogaerts drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 10-1. He currently leads the American League in batting average. The Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-4. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-6. The Halos sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-2. The Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 4-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.